Hey guys, Sonish here with a Heroes of the Storm video, doing this one afterwards again. I'm going to be playing Gazlow, and this is a game I actually just played. I ended up really liking it. It turns out to be a pretty long game, and turns out to be a pretty good one, I think. So on my team we have Gazlow, Demon Hunter, Muradin, and Nova and Illidan. You can see on the mini-map. I should have pushed tab to let you guys see this one, or to let you guys see the other team. But I didn't know I was turning this one into a video. It just turned into a nice one. So my plan is to go after a lot of mercenaries and to use the Merc Lord build for Gazlow, which you guys will see. That's not the main point of this video to show it off, but it does kind of happen. So our Illidan hasn't actually moved. I'm wondering where they are, so I throw down a turret, and then they're both just waiting in the bushes for me. Looks like I throw out my bomb. We have Tassadar and Illidan on the bottom pushing us back. I don't know if we're going to be able to do much here, because Tassadar can just put down his time warp and just completely clear out our creep wave. Dragon Knight's ready to come up in 20 seconds. That turret is helping to keep them at bay. That time warp is proving to be quite annoying. Alright, Illidan, don't get yourself hurt. So their Illidan has an Azzinoth on our Illidan. So I don't know if he's going to get out of there. He might have to dash. He does get behind the gate, as do I, but we had to surrender the bottom shrine completely. Looks like Illidan is taking it right now. So I'm going to throw a bomb in there, and he's going to go around. Muradin came down to help us out. Looks like our enemy has both shrines at the moment. I don't get this off, so I changed my mind and I fired at the creeps rather than at the heroes to help us push this lane, and we do take the bottom shrine before the enemy team can take the dragon. So now I'm going to go get the mercenaries. I'm a little bit indecisive here. I decided to go for their mercenaries. It probably isn't the best idea. It's gutsy if you can pull it off, but if the other team has any kind of map awareness, they're going to know you're there. So this is a bad move on my part, especially because it gets spotted right here by Illidan. So I fire my laser in Illidan's face.
Choose a talent.
And back out. And I do have minion killer by now. Nova's coming to help me out. Illidan does manage to dash out of my bomb. So now we have Nova, Illidan, and Vala versus Illidan and Tassadar.
An ally.
Looks like Illidan just went down, and their Rainer has come in to help. They have reinforcements coming in. So I don't know if that's going to go well for us at all. Vala and Nova did force them back behind their gate. I'm going to take this camp of siege giants. Waiting for my other one to come up. Firing on the bomb. Firing off the death laser. And I'm going to start punching these guys in the face. Looks like Illidan is coming around the edge. You can see the Abathur thing and the cloaking it. Oh man, Illidan just got eaten alive by Nova, except Abathur manages to keep Illidan alive and to kill our Nova. So I'm going to mount up and move around. Looks like our Illidan killed theirs. Tassadar is taking that bottom shrine. There's Rainer. So I'm not sure. I know that he's going for those mercenaries. So I'm going to try and delay him capturing these mercenaries as long as I can. So Rainer, ooh, this is going to be close. I don't know if he's going to be able to get these or not. So Illidan's in here. I know Rainer's here. And Illidan and Rainer versus Gazlow, Rainer, and Nova. I really don't like multiple teams having the same person when I'm casting like this. But we do end up taking this this Merc camp back. At least I think we do. Yep, there we go. We got it. And I am almost dead. So I'm going to grab the Mercenary Lord talent, and I'm going to go down to this bottom shrine here. I'm a little bit hesitant just because I'm so low on health, but I know we need the shrine. Yep, there comes... Oh, there comes Tassadar. So Illidan and I both have to run like crazy because we are super low. Tassadar can kill both of us just with a single shot. And Illidan is helping on the bottom too. So I throw down my bomb on these two. And it looks like Illidan is going to die. Oh, I don't know what Tassadar's doing here. He warped behind our gate and he shook a late death laser to the face. Oh, he got greedy. He went after Illidan. Okay, well, our Illidan's dead. No way he's getting... Oh, wait. Nope, he might get away. Oh, he barely gets away. Throw down my bomb. My turret goes down. We did take out both of their giants. Looks like we have Nova on Illidan now, but with the Abathur clone, or Abathur symbiote, Illidan is not going to have any bit of a problem getting away. I decided to keep these mercs at bay, so we can control both shrines, and we might finally see a Dragon Shire, or a Dragon Knight. Looks like Nova's going for it. No! Tassadar manages to take the shrine before Nova can take the dragon. So I have no hope, really, of taking down Tassadar, especially with as low of health as I am. So I just try and annoy him a little bit. Hopefully, Zeratul can keep Raynor at bay in the middle. I decided to Hearthstone back. I probably shouldn't have done it right in the middle there.
An ally has been slain.
I ended up getting shot. And I back it up. Looks like they did end up forcing Raynor back from the shrine. I'm going to wait for him to heal up here. And there's Illidan taking on Raynor, but he goes down. I don't think... Yep, we're going to lose the Dragon Knight here. I decided to go for the Robo Goblin.
A hero has left the battle.
This isn't going good. It took forever to get this first Dragon Knight. I mean, games have ended before before either team had caught this first dragon. Fire off my death laser. We're having a big fight in the middle. It is 3-on-3. Now it's 4-on-3. Nova, not sure where she's going. Looks like Illidan got punted out of the way. Muradin is back. I hit the Dragon Knight with my death laser. He's got about 4,000 HP left. He booted me out of the way in my Robo Goblin. It does do more damage, so I'm deciding to just get out of here, as the dragon's not going to be doing anything. I'm trying to plan ahead here, and I move out. Since I figure they're all there, I could sneak their night camp. Or maybe not. Maybe I decide to try and come in from behind. I run into a bunch of Abathur mines, which hurts a lot, and decided to go into the bushes in Hearthstone. So that was kind of a embarrassing play by me. Turned out to be pretty bad. So we have Illidan activating his Metamorphosis. We have Diablo with his Lightning Breath. My team is kind of ahead on... There we go, there we go. Okay, we were kind of ahead on health, and then we jumped into a bunch of ultimates, and it was pretty even again. So I'm going to move up to their night camp. Not going to make the mistake of running into that gate again. I have done that way too many times in the past, where I'll click on the minimap somewhere, and the pathing that my character chooses gets him killed. So we got these... I've turned on the Robo Goblin just to take these guys down faster. And as was pointed out to me in a previous Gazlow video, you can use your D to destroy the turrets and pick up the scrap even faster. Oh, there comes Diablo. Yep. Muradin, Illidan, help me out, please. Yeah, we had a 3-on-4 battle. Looks like Illidan does end up killing me with his long-range dash. I think Nova. There we go. Nova finally takes out Illidan. Diablo's fired off his lightning breath. These knights hopefully can take down that fort. We have a siege giant battle going on bottom. Looks like Muradin is somewhat low on health. The enemy Hyperion gets shot off. And I don't think Muradin's going to make it away. Oh, he jumps, and it's going to be... Nope, Muradin did not make it.
An ally has been slain.
I'm suggesting that we go for these knights. We'll put down a couple of turrets.
Has been slain.
There's the enemy Diablo. It looks like Nova's going to chase him down. I'm going to continue to take on these mercenaries. Took out the spellcaster so they don't have the shields anymore. And took down that guy. I'm going to pick up the scrap here from that turret, and Illidan is on bottom. We have siege giants on bottom, which is kind of a problem. I'm going to make a big mistake here and walk right into Raynor. Pick up the regen orb, and I decide to not give chase and actually go defend our bottom base. Fire off a bomb, fire off a death laser. This is a bit of a tense situation. The enemy does have control of both shrines. So I'm going to move into the shrine and deactivate it. So the enemy team can't get the dragon. Looks like we're going to take both shrines here very quickly. Top shrine is neutral at the moment. Looks like, and I move down here and I find Tassadar trying to kill some mercenaries. So I move on top of the circle to fight him. And he activates his ultimate, turns into a big Archon, and I don't think I can fight this, so I do throw down one more bomb. And Tassadar takes out my bomb actually kills Tassadar. Oh man. That Merc camp on bottom is completely free game. Anybody on either team can go get it. Looks like I have 17 seconds left on my death counter. Tassadar has 18 now on his. I'm about 3 seconds ahead of him. So I don't know if I can get there in time to get it. Oh, this is going to be really close. No one on my team is bothering to go down there. Looks like the enemy team is also fully occupied. Up top, top shrine is neutral, soon to be ours. And looks like Nova's finally going to pick up the dragon, so I'm going to go straight for that bottom. Because I know Tassadar is on his way there. So we did get the dragon, finally. And I'm not sure what to do here. I noticed that they are still indeed on. So Tassadar shows up and gets on. He moves outside of the bomb range. Neither of us is fighting on the circle at the moment. So I decide to get onto the circle. And Tassadar ends up giving the Merc camp up to me. So I decided to back out, and now I know I can't fight Tassadar, so I'm just going to run. I am just going to run. So I don't know if I'll get away. He does have the slow ability on his auto attack, so he will get auto attacks off on me every time. The turret is saving me, and oh! Just a second left on that time warp. Just, oh, so close to getting out of there alive. It's like Illidan is running through our tower for some reason. Does take out our wall, the last of our wall. Muradin is fighting Abathur Raynor and Diablo all by himself. Looks like he has help in Illidan now. So Abathur Raynor did time out. He died. Looks like Tassadar is trying to kill these giants before they can do too much harm. Raynor has some Abathur support, but he is fighting 3-on-1, and he goes down. And it looks like Diablo tried to sneak our siege giants, but my team was onto that. They did attack it. Looks like Diablo is finally taking out those siege giants I captured from Tassadar, but not before they kill the bottom fort. So Tassadar attacked me, chased me all the way into our base to get the kill, without making sure to get those siege giants dead. So they did end up killing part of his base. So I take out these, I capture these knights. Once again, you can use D to pick up the scrap more quickly. And I move over to the other side. Because I know two of the enemy team looks like Zeratul, or is that Tassadar? No, that's Tassadar, and one other are dead. I don't know who it is. I missed that. And I know that the rest of them are occupied with my team on bottom, so I'm going to have free reign to push the top. Especially with dual knight camp, it's going to be an incredibly powerful push. like the Dragon Knight is back up on his shrine. We have the bottom one. Top one is going to be captured by Muradin here shortly. And I move in on this top shrine. We kill all the mercenaries and we take it down, and we have a dual knight push going on up top. Tassadar comes out to try and defend it. I fire down my bomb, and actually I guess the bomb didn't go off, so now I put down the bomb. When do I put down a bomb? Come on. Come on, Gazlow. Oh. Yeah, Gazlow's dead. However, so I do have 3 of them up top, and the Dragon Knight is left completely uncontested in the middle. To take down that fort, that goes down. Looks like Vala is taking out their siege giants on bottom. And we might break their mid gate. The top gate is broken, and we may break their mid gate here with another, with just a little bit more. Towers are down, but the gate itself is still up. Muradin gets kind of ballsy there, and he jumps over the gate to take on Raynor. Does end up paying off. Raynor goes down. Holy, that was awesome. Okay, did you guys see that turret, or see that rifle that Raynor had? It did like a spun around in the air after he died. So Illidan puts on his metamorphosis, and we kill the enemy Illidan. And looks like the enemy Tassadar did use his phase shift to get away. So unfortunately, he will not die. So I see these siege giants are up in 4 seconds. I decide to grab those. Put down a couple of turrets. Looks like Diablo is up top, pushing our lane. So take those down. And on this map, the mercenaries actually reset after the Dragon Knight, regardless of how much time is left on their timers. So they reset 30 seconds after the Dragon Knight has been killed, which is really nice. So I decided to take the knights on our side because I noticed that they, if you take these knights and then you take the knights, the enemy knights, they almost meet up exactly, and you have a push of, instead of 2 pushes of 4 knights, you have 1 push of 8 knights, which tends to be a lot more powerful. So now that we have both of those knights up top, I am on my way bottom to push all of the siege giants up. Unfortunately, Illidan does dash into me, finds me, and kills me. I can't really fight Illidan one-on-one. It doesn't work too well. So we have an 8 knight push going on up top. The shrines just came back up. And we have our level 20, which means we have the more powerful ultimates between the teams. Illidan here makes an ill-fated decision to fight Diablo and the enemy Illidan. It's particularly not a good idea to fight Diablo when he's using his lightning breath. Taking the full damage from that tends to end badly for anybody that tries to fight Diablo. The best thing to do is just to get out of the way and to not get CC'd by it. So we have 1 set of siege giants on the bottom attacking their fortifications. We have Diablo in the middle being chased by Muradin and Vala. Muradin stuns him, and I don't think he's going to get away. There's a thunderclap to finish him off. It's like Nova is saying that she's got the bottom shrine. So right now the shrine is uncontested. We should be able to get it. Muradin looks like he's grabbing the knight, the Dragon Knight. Good old DK is fighting for us. Oh, the triple tap does not take Raynor down. I don't particularly like triple tap. I much prefer going for precision strike when I'm playing on Nova. It's mostly a personal preference. Precision tap does do more damage to a single target, but I prefer precision strike because it does about 2/3 of the damage of triple tap in an area. So you can do 2/3 of the triple tap damage to half of their team, which helps quite a bit. Or to, their whole team if they all happen to be inside the circle. So I pick up these mercenaries and put down that. Looks like I'm keeping an eye on Diablo to make sure he doesn't come down here. We just lost Illidan. So I grab these these mercenaries and pick up my turrets. And I go down to the bottom where there are 2 more siege giants. Looks like my team has a 4-on-1 fight here with Illidan. So we take him down. Tassadar looks like he joined in that team fight up top. Throwing down my death laser. We have their Diablo in the middle. This is a very bad idea for their Tassadar to engage an entire enemy team by himself. So take these giants down, pick up my turrets again. And I noticed that because the Dragon Knight just respawned, all of the mercenaries, or the Dragon Knight died about a minute ago. All of the mercenary camps are back up. So it looks like we don't have anyone in the middle except Diablo. Vala is doing her own thing. We do have 4 giants on bottom. Looks like Tassadar tries to interrupt me. I think he realized what was going on, but they really need to get back and defend. We have 4 siege giants on bottom attacking their palace at the moment. So Diablo cancels his Hearthstone. I think he thought I would want to fight him. There's Tassadar. Unfortunately, I don't have any insta-cast skill shot abilities. I could have thrown down a turret and maybe that would have shot him. But the bomb and the death laser both take time to charge. So I don't know why I waited right there. I started punching them before, so I need to get in there and punch down the mage to lower the shield. And now that that's lowered, I can take on the enemy, this other camp. So we control both shrines now, and we do pick up the Dragon Knight. Now I have a choice here. I can either go up top and push with all these knights, or I can go into the middle and support the Dragon Knight. Best move. I'm kind of a little indecisive here. Don't know really what to do. I see that the Dragon Knight is surrounded by 4 members of their team. And since this gate has already been broken and weakened, I decided to go for this one. At this point in the game, the Dragon Knight isn't really all that good. The enemy heroes have gotten to the point where they can fight the Dragon Knight almost one-on-one. So Tassadar does throw on his Archon. I realize that I'm going to die and sacrifice myself, so I do as much damage to the top fort as I possibly can. So at this point, we are up 2 keeps. I guess technically the ones inside are called keeps and the ones outside are called forts. So we are up 3 keeps to 1, or 2 keeps to none if you want to count it that way. But either way, our top lane and our bottom lane are pushing the siege creeps. So they will constantly have to defend if they don't want to lose. So, well, actually, I'm not sure. There's a lot of times where the siege creeps don't actually get through the shields that are up on the core. It does have a certain percentage of its health as shields that it will regen. And if you don't get through those, it's almost like you didn't do any damage. Like in StarCraft 2, when you're trying to kill a Protoss Nexus, if you can't do any hull damage, it's kind of pointless to attack the Nexus. Same thing here. See, the little blue bar is the shields on the core. So it looks like we're going to have at least 2 sets of siege giants on bottom. And I'm going after the knights. I think the other team has started to get wise. What they need to do is try and go after the mercenaries as well. Or at the minimum, they need to keep our team from taking their mercenaries, which they do here. So we have our knights are going to be going along the top, and their knights are going to be going along the top. So pick up the scrap from the 2 turrets, and the shrines are back up.
An enemy has been slain.
Looks like Illidan just died, but unfortunately we traded Illidan for Vala and Muradin, so we are currently at a disadvantage. 2 of our team, so our team has 3 men alive, the enemy team has 4 men alive, and it's just not a good situation for anybody to be in. So we do kill the rest of their knights. We have a Abathur Diablo and a Diablo up here. So I end up fighting Abathur Diablo. I probably shouldn't put this much effort into killing Abathur Diablo just because it doesn't do any damage. The triple tap does take out Diablo there. And I'm actually a little confused as to why they got off the stun ultimate that Diablo has. I could have sworn he got Lightning Blast. Either way, doesn't really matter for us. So I head up top to take this shrine, and I'm signaling Nova to please go capture the dragon. Illidan needs to take the bottom shrine. Looks like he is on it. Illidan grabs that, and Nova grabs the Dragon Knight. So this time, I'm actually going to give the Dragon Knight some support. The last couple of ones have died extremely quickly because we haven't given them any kind of support. And this late in the game, they are the heroes are powerful enough to kill the Dragon Knight without much problem. I throw on my Robo Golem so we can push the middle really, really hard. And we take out their last fort. They don't have anything else. Oh, Raynor gets caught in Rain of Vengeance. Looks like Tassadar gets punted out, or Tassadar does not get punted out of the way. Deez just goes forward and does as much damage as he can to the core. So I let my team know that the mercenaries will be back up in about 20 seconds. The Dragon Knight resets the timer on all of them. So it looks like Illidan is gonna get away there with some Tassadar. I'm telling my team we have 20 seconds on all Merc camps. Looks like the third triple tap shot gets intercepted by Tassadar and he saves Zeratul's life. I don't know if Nova can take on Tassadar. I'm not really sure what her end game plan there is. I think she's looking for Zeratul. Unfortunately for her, she did not find him. That is a lot of shields between Tassadar and Abathur. So all the mercenary camps are back up. We do need to capture these. So I'm going to go after these front knights for our team. Looks like our Illidan uses his metamorphosis. Unfortunately, that was a 3-on-5 fight. And it was just not a good situation for our team to put themselves in. We do end up taking out both Illidan and... was it just Illidan? Looks like we did take out Illidan on their team.
An ally has been slain.
Unfortunately, that was a 3-for-1 trade, so that did not go well for us. The enemy team has a tiny EXP advantage, but at this point it doesn't really matter. So I see Tassadar moving somewhat up to the top, and I decide to go back over to the enemy knight camp and steal their mercenaries. Looks like Vala is heading up top to go after that shrine. So I put down the turrets, fire the bomb, and fire off the death laser. Tassadar did capture the top shrine, but Vala forced him backwards. She actually didn't just force him backwards, she did kill him. So he's not up. Right now the enemy team has 2 dead. We only have 2 dead. Soon it will be 1-to-1, but then we will have an advantage for about 30 seconds. So I mean, I guess we could call this a power play. I never really thought of it that way. But you know, in hockey or rugby, when someone on your team commits a rather grave penalty, I guess you could say. What is the word I'm looking for? Egregious or outrageous or something like that. I don't know if that's a word, guys. Sorry for the bad English, but when they commit a bad penalty, your team gets a okay. Just drop the whole sports analogy. Apparently, I'm really bad with that. But we do have a power play when someone on the other enemy team is dead. At this point, my team should just go straight for the shrine. I don't know why we're trying to fight, but looks like our Vala decides that is the correct course of action, and he does attack the shrine and completely takes it down. And hope you guys have enjoyed that video. Looks like I did get my shrine up. Oh, what is this? That is a little weird. I guess I alt-tabbed out for a second. Hope you guys enjoyed the Be Right Back mode that popped up on XSplit. And I'll see you guys later.